Hello, and welcome back to Valheim. As you might see, I'm sorting out my inventory, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm getting ready to fight the first boss. So let's get rid of all of this junk in my inventory, and then we can go over to the summoning altar for the first boss, and we will summon and kill him this episode. We went hunting the previous few episodes and we got enough leather to craft full leather armor. I'm also going to craft a wooden tower shield, and with that wooden tower shield we can block all of the attacks of the first boss. So the wooden tower shield makes the first boss really easy. And that's it, so we're just gonna put everything on and we are pretty much ready. So now we have some new armor, but our old armor will still come in handy. When we die, we will respawn at this location. We will respawn at the place where we last slept. But when we die, we will respawn naked. All of our items will be lost, and we will have to go back to the place we died and retrieve our items. So instead of throwing out my old armor, I'm going to save it, and when we die, we can put on our old armor to retrieve our items at our death location. So I want to make a chest where we can put our old armor, and I need some wood for that. So that's what I'm going to do real quick before we kill the first boss. I chopped down some trees so we can build a chest to put our old armor in. And I also went back to my workshop because we need the summoning item. And the way we summon the first boss is with deer trophies. So we're going to put some of those deer trophies on the summoning altar, and the first boss will be summoned. Okay, so now we are ready to go to the summoning altar, and we're gonna kill the first boss. So there is a summoning altar real close by our house, but I don't want to summon the first boss there, because the first boss wreaks havoc and it will destroy the surrounding areas. I like this area, I like the way it looks, I don't want it destroyed. So we're going to go a little further where there is another summoning altar, and the first boss can destroy that whole area. I don't really care. But the area close by my house, I want that to stay intact. So here we are near the second summoning location, and we're going to eat some stuff to increase our health pool and our stamina pool. So the smart thing to do right now would be to wait until my health fully regenerates, because I only have 1/3 of my health. But I don't. I summon the first boss immediately. And YOLO. Sometimes you just have to take the stupid approach instead of the smart one. And the reason for that is there is none. So I'm just really impatient, and that's why I summoned it with not full health. But anyway, we can still kill it. The first boss is really easy, so it doesn't really matter that much. So like I said, we built this shield because it blocks most of the damage that the first boss does. So it does only 1 health point of damage when we block. And when we don't block, it does only 7 damage. So the armor and the shield, you won't have any trouble against the first boss. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling out my shield when the boss gets really close, so we can block its attacks. And it has 2 attacks. It will attack you with the antlers, and it will also do like a storm attack. Eikthyr, how do you pronounce it? Eikthyr. Eikthyr didn't do any other attacks. So I only saw those 2 where it attacks with its antler, or it does like a thunderstorm attack. But I am pulling out my shield when it gets close so we can block it. It is really difficult to attack Eikthyr with an axe. So what I'm doing is, it will sometimes run away. So when it runs away, what you can do is you can pull out your bow and you can start shooting Eikthyr. And the bow does also a lot more damage. So this is an upgraded bow, by the way. But yeah, the bow does a lot more damage and it's easier to hit Eikthyr. And once it gets close, you just pull out your shield and block its attacks. So the way you summon this boss is just by putting some of those deer trophies on top of this altar, and that's it. So, and that's the first boss. So yeah, we did it. Not too difficult. We got good enough armor. We also got good enough weapons. So yeah, that's the boss. And I'm going to end it here. So we're going to continue next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. Also leave a comment. Comments really help with the algorithm and you would be helping me out. And subscribe. Thanks again for watching. And bye bye.